I'm going to jump back on keys for a song. I spent my entire life in the church, and it taught me a lot. I'm grateful for the time that I spent there. Jared Stratton's calling me. Somebody tell him I said hey. I love that guy. It taught me a lot. I was a pastor for about 2 decades, and it turned me into who I am, and I mean that in the good and bad ways. I used to be, I don't know why, the song I'm going to play for you is what brings this up. I used to be embarrassed, I think, about the way that I sang to God. I've always been a little awkward. I've always worn no shoes on stage, this kind of thing. But God means a great deal to me, and I don't try to force it on people anymore because that was part of who I was constantly. But through this journey that I personally have been on over the last couple of years, I have found God to be incredibly more than I ever gave him credit for. And it's moments like this, in a room full of people, so beautiful, that remind me of how great God is. I am not in a church right now. I am not trying to, you know what, I'm not asking you to believe in God. Point is he believes in you. You're here. Whether you want to realize it or not, it's not on me. It's on each of us to just experience life the best way that we can. And this journey that I've personally been on, and being embarrassed to sing to God in the walls of a church was something that I always struggled with. And I used to have outlets for that. These guys back here, you know, me and this guy, this is Brando. Speaking of, give it up for Brando. Me and this guy has been all over the country with me, and he means far more to me than he'll ever know. Miles Terry back here on the drums is one of my partners in Oxymedia Group, and this guy is an angel sent from above. This guy over here, Kevin Chilton, this is the first time this guy's playing with us tonight. That's right. And so this to me is heaven. This to me is my church. This is where I belong. I don't belong in a place that tries to fear me into thinking that something is true when it's not. And that is a whole journey that you all can go on by yourself. I have a podcast for that stuff. Feel free to follow along. But this song is a song that I wrote back in 2010. I wrote it. Can't hear you. I wrote this song in your playroom. I was in the kids' playroom, and at the time I wrote it, I thought, well, first of all, I was getting really bored with my songwriting because I was writing everything on an acoustic guitar, and I just ran out of stuff to write because I am not a guitar player. I'm a singer that plays guitar. And what I challenged myself to do was to write an entire record on keys, not knowing how to play. And I did it. It was great. But what it did to me is it made me afraid to play keys on stage because I don't know what I'm doing. So I'm going to try it tonight for the first time. And that's not, I'm just trying to get a little pity there. But this song, I can very specifically remember, it came at a time in my life where I thought that I was done with music. I had come off the road about 2 years earlier, and for 2 years, I couldn't touch a guitar. I didn't want to listen to music, and I thought I was done with music. And I remember my wife at the time, Malachi's mom, I remember she came up to me one day and she said, "I hope you don't think you're done." And I was like, well, actually, I kind of thought that I was. And so that one comment from my friend gave me the courage to start writing music again. And this is a song that it means so much to me because of the time that I wrote it, because of what it meant. I wrote it on the kids' playroom wall because I couldn't find paper. And I remember just feeling so close to God in that moment. And so this is a song called All I Want. And oh, how I long for the day when countless tongues will praise your name. And I wanna be one of many to lift you up where you belong. Oh, to sing your praise is all I want, it's all I need now. To sing your praise, to sing your praise, to sing your praises now. It's all I want, it's all I want, it's all I want now. And I know that your lips are on the trumpet, ready to call me home. 'Cause here I am, I'm ready for you to take me home. I am yours. Hold me close, I will not run. I'll hold on to you. Take me home. Take me home. Take me And oh, to sing your praise is all I want, it's all I need now. Thank you.